Hello and hello again. Welcome to another episode of the Curtis Zone. Your ever so awesome and handsome host and ever so humble host, Dylan J. Curtis, welcome you and ask that you hit the like and subscribe button. Because today is a very special episode. We're giving some more love to Dragon Ball Z. We are talking about the top 10 most popular villains in the Dragon Ball franchise. More specifically, in Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. Now, this was a very hard list to narrow down to 10, but we have done it, and so we have asked everyone that they hit the like and subscribe button for more content. And if you want to see more of me, my smiling face, my awesome afro, and more of my bouncing pecs, sit back, relax, and enjoy. But before we get started, of course, news, anyone? The first piece of news for the world of Disney, they have announced that Cress Williams, who you may remember played Black Lightning in the CW series Black Lightning, has been cast in the Eyes of Wakanda series. The character he has been playing has not been announced yet, but it is looking like the Eyes of Wakanda series is going to be pretty fun because it's going to be focusing on the origin of the Black Panther itself. I can't wait. You guys can't wait. But hey, let's keep waiting, shall we? Second piece of news is from the world of DC Comics itself. I hope that everyone has been reading up on the Absolute Universe All-In universe, because it has been announced that the Green Lantern Corps will be returning for DC's Absolute Universe, the All-In universe, if you will. Personally, I cannot wait because I saw Absolute Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and they are pretty awesome. They did not hesitate on anything, guys. The final piece of news is from the world of Netflix. They have announced the reason behind the cancellation and the removal of Voltron Legendary Defenders. Now, I'm not 110% sure of the absolute reason, but it's looking like the reason that they're doing it is because they're trying to make way for the Voltron live-action film, which has already started its casting process. So, yeah, there's that. Now, before we get started with this list, I want to reiterate to everyone that I'm focusing on Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. And I threw in a couple of characters from the Dragon Ball movies as well, because I'm going to be honest with you, they had some really cool villains. I'm excluding Dragon Ball Super, the reason being because I haven't watched a whole lot of episodes of it. However, this is a very hard list to narrow down to a top 10, so I hope that everyone is enjoying this as much as I enjoyed making it. So sit back, relax, and of course remember to hit the like and subscribe button for more content, okay? Kicking these off at number 10, it is Vegeta. Vegeta is the Prince of all Saiyans, and he was one of Frieza's top bounty hunters. After his planet was destroyed, he trained under the eye of Frieza, and he went to Earth to fight alongside his fellow Saiyans, and this led to a conflict between him and Goku, where Goku came out on top. Now, the reason why he's so low on the list is because he qualifies as an anti-hero, not a villain. Then again, he doesn't necessarily count it as a hero. Now, Vegeta is known as the Prince of Saiyans. This is because his planet Vegeta was destroyed, and his father was known as King Vegeta. That being said, this means that he only calls himself Prince of Saiyans out of respect for his father. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I think that's righteous. Number 9 on our list is Bojack from the film Bojack Unbound. The reason being because Bojack is a very powerful villain. So powerful, in fact, that he was imprisoned by King Kai in King Kai's planet. However, King Kai's planet was destroyed by Goku during the Cell Saga. By accident, I may add. This left Bojack Unbound, and leading to the Bojack Unbound film, where he would destroy the intergalactic fighters, and this would lead to a conflict between him and Gohan, which ultimately resulted in his demise at the hands of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I thought it was pretty amazing. Number 8 spot goes to Android 13. Android 13 was created by Dr. Gero's computer to destroy Goku, and he is one of the most powerful androids ever due to the fact that he combined himself with 14 and 15 and made himself in even super mode. This leads to a conflict between him and all the Z Fighters, where he would destroy all the Z Fighters, but Goku would combine himself with the power of the Spirit Bomb in order to kill him, which was a pretty amazing sight if you ask me. Our number 7 spot goes to Cooler. The reason being because Cooler is one of the most interesting characters in the Dragon Ball franchise because he is the brother of Frieza, but at the same time he does not baby his little brother. In fact, he allowed Frieza to get destroyed in order to get revenge on him. At least that's from what I've heard. Cooler is actually one of the most powerful forms, more powerful than Frieza, due to the fact that he's considered to be stronger, faster, and just a little bit better of a tacticianer than Frieza. Which is why he's conquered more planets than Frieza, whereas Frieza cannot keep them conquered, and so he destroys them. So yeah, Cooler. At number 6 on our list, it is Android 17. The reason being because he's the craziest of all of the androids. I'm talking, this guy killed Dr. Gero. I'm going to say it again. He killed Dr. Gero. One more time so everybody knows, he killed Dr. Gero. He killed his creator. It's not because he was being forced to, he didn't get coerced to, he didn't get asked to, he did it just because he wanted to do it. He wanted to kill Dr. Gero, and so he in 18 subjugated the entire planet and killed everyone on it so they could take over. This led to the Future Trunks saga, which goes back in time to the Android saga. However, this isn't the only appearance of Android 17 that we got. We also got another appearance of him in Dragon Ball GT when he returned as Super Android 17. This led to a conflict between him and Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which ultimately led to his demise after he killed Krillin.
I must be crazy, hallucinated.
The top 5 spot goes to Dr. Gero. The reason being because he is obsessed with destroying Goku. After Goku destroyed the Red Ribbon Army in the Dragon Ball series, he created the androids and turned himself into an android as well. This leads to a conflict between him and Android 17, where, like I said, Android 17 killed him. But then he would come back as a computer to create Androids 13, 14, and 15. But this isn't the last appearance of him. We also got another appearance of him in Dragon Ball GT when he would be killed again by Android 17. He is the smartest and most interesting character in the Dragon Ball franchise, and we are so lucky to have him at this top 5 spot. Ranking it at number 4 is Frieza. Frieza destroyed Planet Vegeta and used all the Saiyans as his personal hit squad. However, he could not conquer Earth. So he decided to destroy Earth, but Goku would not let that happen. And during the Frieza saga, Goku first turned Super Saiyan, and this leads to a conflict between him and Frieza, which ultimately led to Frieza being demised due to the fact that he wanted to use the Dragon Balls, but his own ego got in the way because the dragon could not give Frieza what he wanted. He would return again before the Android saga, and this would lead to a conflict between him and Future Trunks, where Trunks would kill him one more time. So yeah, Frieza, guys. He missed the runner-up spot, but we should give him some love nonetheless, and it is Cell. During the Cell saga, Cell devoured all of the androids, and then he would go after all of the Z fighters. However, he would not prevail against all the Z fighters because he would then come into conflict with Gohan, and Gohan would go from a regular Saiyan into Super Saiyan into Super Saiyan 2 form, which would lead to Gohan destroying him and would lead to one of the most famous attacks ever, the Father-Son Kamehameha Wave. However, Cell deserves some love nonetheless because Cell is one of the most powerful versions of the androids that Dr. Gero has ever created. The runner-up spot goes to Broly. Broly is Like Dr. Gero, Broly is obsessed with killing Goku, but the difference between them is that when he was an infant, he was born with a power level of 10,000 as just an infant. And while he was lying next to Goku, Goku would scream and cry a lot, and so Broly would grow a resentment towards him. As he grew up, Broly became even crazier and crazier throughout the years. This would lead to his father putting a control halo on his head to calm him down. However, he would break free from his control and attack all the Z fighters. This would lead to a conflict between Broly, the Z fighters, and all of them. And Broly would be defeated by Goku. However, this would go into Broly's second coming, when Broly would go up against Gohan and Goten. And so Goten would ask for help from his father, and the three of them would do a massive Kamehameha wave, which would finally destroy Broly. But Broly would return one more time in Bio Broly, and this would lead to a conflict between Goten, Trunks, and Broly, where the two of them came out on top. So yeah, Broly deserves some love. Number 1 on our list is Kid Buu. The reason being because Kid Buu is the craziest villain in all of Dragon Ball Z franchise. The reason being because Kid Buu does not like to listen to orders. He is a rebellious teenager who does not like listening to orders. And so Kid Buu will rebel against his creator and try and destroy the entire world. However, with the help of his spirit bomb, Goku was able to defeat him. So yeah, Kid Buu, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me here on the Curtis Zone, but now it is your turn. Get in the comment section down below and tell me, do you agree with the order of this list? Do you not agree with the order of this list? Put in the comment section down below and I will get back to you guys soon, because I have had a request for an episode which I will do the next time you see me. With that said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you want to make a request for any episode period, put it in the comment section down below, ladies and gentlemen, because you know we love it when you make requests. So, yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I love you all.